Welcome to the mini-series on repairing the AMS from hell. When I started this journey, I had no idea how badly damaged it was or how expensive it would get. Let's go.
Welcome to the next vlog. On today's vlog, we're opening an AMS that apparently is broken. And I bought off a guy on Discord called Walter White. What could possibly go wrong? Currently, I've hit print on all the printers. Lights are already on as you saw when you came in. I've already done my morning round cleanup. It's lunchtime now. I'm not well, you can probably hear it in my voice. Severely not well, so we're just pushing through. So I've been a little bit behind today. This one is being kept free, and it's being kept free because I'm thinking I can repair that. If I can repair it, I want to put it straight on and test it. So I've left that one free just for now. These ones have been re-kicked off. I'll flip this around. I've got gecko plates on all of them today, which are the zero heat plates, and currently they are printing the little gnome clickers, two different designs on these. These are some pen pots, 3 new colors that I need for photos. They're on about a 4 to 6 hour print, maybe 4.5. So once they're done, I'll be able to print through the night with the stuff I actually need for tomorrow on the bottom ones. These ones are in about the same time frame. These are a 4.5 hour print because I'm just topping up a couple of racks with these. I've put the gecko plates on. I'm testing these. Here they are. This one here, delaminated. See those bumps? Those bumps should not be there. And all that had happened was I just finished the prints, left this sitting in the printer and pulled them off 6 hours later. They were just PLA prints and they've pulled the surface off. So that's not really good. I'm hoping the other 6 don't do it. So in here is a secondhand broken AMS. It has approximately 300 hours on it. The person that sold it to me on Discord, his name is Walter White. So read into that what you will. Let's see what's actually in here. Hopefully it is an AMS and not something else that sent us away for 25 to life. From what he's explained to me, he went to reassemble it and he says he put it back together incorrectly. I don't know how that's possible. Obviously I'll see how that's possible once we open it up, where the mistakes were. But this printer is currently not printing, so I've got a reference so I can look in there and muck around and see what I need to see and just compare it visually to see if we can spot the problem easily. If not, then we'll refer to the Bambu wiki and go from there. So let's open up and let's have a look and find out what's in here. 2,000 Indonesian dollars, or are they called rupiah or rupees? I don't know what Indonesian currency is, but awesome. His website. Okay. All right. So he's looking for a plug here. So let's do it. He's an Aussie. Simuverse. I don't know how to pronounce it, but his website, 3D printing and design. If you have a Havel or a Great Wall car and you want cup holders, he actually prints a heap of those. He's designed them himself. If you have a GWM or a Havel, check out his website. Okay, let's get back into here. All right, that's it for this. Very well packaged. AMS. He's put all this in there so the lid doesn't get crushed in transit. I don't know what this stuff is, but cool. A few little extras. What else is in here? He's sending me his junk. It's a purge tower. Okay. Cleaning filament. This stuff's actually really good. He sent me a little shoe. So this new tripod is allowing me to try a few different angles because I can extend it out and just have the camera further away now. I'll probably reuse this for packaging. We'll just stick it in there now. Okay, this is it. Let's have a look here. Hasn't had a lot of hours because these things haven't gone oval shaped. Usually you will see these go an oval shape because the filament is being pulled on an angle, and all of these look really good. So either he's got protectors on there or he hasn't actually put that many hours through it. What can I see that is different? I'll tell you what, the easiest way will be to just sit it like that. That one's backwards. Okay, we've found the problem. One's backwards. The feeder is right against the plastic, and this one here, the feeder's backwards pointing up. That looks like it's the issue. So I've never fixed or repaired or replaced one of these feeders ever. I know there's a wiki, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so I've never taken one of these out before. And by the looks of it, you have to get to it from the bottom. So, okay, so you've seen me in other videos pull apart these things. There's 2 wires under here. There's actually a hole under these desiccant holders. There's actually a hole. You can see my finger there, right? There's a big hole. If your desiccant leaks, it falls into the bottom of the tray. It's not a problem. I don't think anything bad will happen under there. It's just, from what we can see here, these 3 here all look good. It's just that one there. And you can see the difference. That's towards, that's away. And I think that is the only problem, unless he's assembled all these 3 wrong, but these 3 look exactly like those. Always put your screws back into there. So there is 4 here that I can tell. So there is this plug here. This PTFE tube goes to the back. You can try and push it down there to release it, just pressing here and then feeding this tube back through that hole. When you pull it out, it'll be easier. Grab that last screw. Okay, so this is all I think I need to disconnect. These pop out anyway. What's the go here? Is there another screw? Cables are out. Ah, there we go. Just need a bit of brute force. Feeder's out. So just looking at this, I actually have no idea how we got in there. Now there is a wiki I can look at, but let's just see if we can get in there. I think this cover comes off. Right, it does come apart. So it's this one here that's the problem. All right, it's down now. No way it was that easy to fix. While we're in here, little blade desiccant balls. Well, there's another one. I don't think it was he put things back the wrong way. I think it's these little desiccant balls that were floating around in there. I genuinely think they are what's caused the problem, because there's more up here too. Any more? Or that's all of them? So I'm thinking it's possible it was just all that desiccant in there that would have moved, but it may have been blocked by the desiccant. It was tricky to put back together. Oh, okay. So there are little plastic tabs in here. So this one has to go all the way up there. And that one goes all the way down there like that. Yeah, I think it's time we look at the wiki. Just a quick message. Over half of you watching this aren't subscribed. So every time I say the word AMS, think hit subscribe. Let's get back to it. All right, we're back. I've had a look at the wiki. I think I can work out how it goes back together. But just before we do that, let's check on what's going on the printers. About halfway. These are all printing face down. So I've got the caps of the clickers. I'll just open this up. I've got the caps of the clickers face down, and I've got the bases. I print them on the same plate, so they're a batch. And what's interesting is I have the bed set at 1 degree. And just with the nozzle, they get up to 30 just from the nozzle in there. So the nozzle itself, the filament coming out, is enough to heat the bed. These ones here, right, these are quite vibrant in color, these ones, which is quite nice. And this one here that isn't running is the one we're going to test the AMS on. So let's see if what I've looked at online fixes our problem. Now we're just going to put it back onto this and then pop it back in the AMS casing. And there we have it. This is all back together and assembled. It looks okay. We'll soon find out if it is okay. Looks okay and is okay, I guess, are two very different discussions. I'm just gonna shake this out to get all the desiccants. So now we'll just pop this back in. Every screw he's touched is over tightened. He's definitely not gentle. Lip down, and then this bit done. We'll drop the 2 screws in and that'll be it. Now the fun and games, and we're going to try and do it blind because the other printers are running. If you're wondering why I don't just take this AMS off, because it's on the flip, it's actually bolted to the printer. That's all right. We have PTFE tube. Now we've got to get the plug out. I've shown this on other videos, so I'm not keen to rip the whole printer off the bench for this. That said, it probably would have been easier. Okay, that one's done. That you can just feel around the back of the printer and sort of know, oh, that's where it goes, or this is where it goes, or when you first get your printer, you're so excited and you double check where every plug's going and where everything lines up. Fast forward a couple of years and you're just like, eh. Once you've had, admittedly, once you've had the same equipment long enough, Alright, back of this AMS, doesn't matter which port. Moment of truth. This AMS, this printer. Lights up. We'll just put some Bambu in there to make sure the RFIDs update. Yes, AMS needs an update. It's updating the AMS firmware now. Okay. Now, we're going to go into this first one because this first one is the one we just fixed. I don't know if the Benchy file lives on here. Oh yeah, there's a Benchy. Why are you jumping around? What's wrong with you? Ah, definitely going to need new rubber on this one. We're going to tell it to print. And we're going to see if it makes it all the way to the head. That is a long feed, but it will tell us if the thing works. No, stop. We can't do it because we've got a cool plate here. All right, I've just put a gold plate in there just so I don't have to go in and change all the temps. We're just going to see if it goes all the way through. That's all we're looking for. Does it feed? Printing. All right, so it's heating the bed, heating the nozzle now. Should start feeding. The hell's that error? All right, I don't know what that is. I've just sent a download across, same one that we're printing down the bottom here. What we might do is just set this tripod up. Oh, HMS. All right, we'll just give it a hard reboot. Nope, won't do it. All right, that first AMS slot refuses to work. So we're now sending it to slot 2 because maybe that slot 1 is completely foobarred. If that's the case, it's all right. I've got those 3 slots I can use until the spare part for that arrives. So we're having all these issues. Looks like it's the SD card. I keep a pack of these. I'll put the links down below. They're 5 packs off Amazon, only because Bambus are notorious chewing through the SD cards, so it's worth keeping a 5-pack. I'll link it on Amazon. You might find them cheaper. A 5-pack of them is about $20 Aussie. I think it's about 15 bucks US. We're going to try that again. Oh, I got to format the SD card. Right, 3rd time's a charm. Let's try that again. Drippy bucket on this one. Let's see if we can get it to run this time. All right, nozzle's at 220. AMS failed to send out filament. Okay, it's not even trying to send filament now, so we have another issue. I'm not sure what it is, but we have another issue. Try that again. Resume. Continually getting that same error. It's not even moving. It's not running it back. The cable may be malfunctioning. Really? It's a brand new cable. You're starting to see now it's not all unicorns and rainbows. See what we can do. Take that one out. Now we're going to be shifty. We're going to leave that up right there. We're going to put this AMS on here. And we'll see if it works. Doesn't work? Well, we know it's not the cable then. What's this saying now? It could be the wires inside, so we might have to open it up again and check all those connections. It updated fine earlier. It did the firmware update. It was moving, it was rolling the filament, and now all of a sudden it's just stopped. I'm gonna pause the video here. I'm gonna go do some research, try and work out what the problem is and how to fix it. I'll be back.
The next episode gets even deeper into the rebuild, and it only gets messier from there. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the rest.